my old middle school and elementary school
really?
also. Yes.
Wow, it's crazy to see all the people still being impacted by all of the storms.
Yeah, sometimes I forget how big HISD is. You know, when they're talking about like 50 schools.
Yes.
50 schools without power, and I'm just like, that is a huge number. That's just really a small portion of what they've got going on there. And yeah, I know that we're to the point now where we're really done with this. We're ready for the power to be back. We're really kind of ready to move on. There is still those power outages that are out there, and while these numbers are so much lower than what they were, they're still pretty high. And I feel a little bit interested by, because yesterday it seemed like a lot of people I knew were telling me power finally came back on yesterday, and then today I come to work and I hear people talking about still no power for so-and-so, and I still don't have power for my aunt, and I'm like, man, this is still stretching on, and this is what we're dealing with here, as it's just to that point now where what needs to be fixed is just a little bit of a slower process. While these numbers are still falling, they're not falling nearly fast enough for what we want to have, and especially when this basically means no air conditioning, and when we're going to be in a lot more than that, I know, but we're really focusing on the heat here over the next couple of days. So right now the temperatures are right at 90 or just a little bit below 90 in the upper 80s, but because of all that humidity, and I'm sure you recognize that right away this morning when you walked out the door, you could just feel that air around you. The feels like temperatures are up into the 100s, so you're going to have to be cautious when you're out and about. This shot from our tower cam gives us a little bit of a look at those hazy conditions that we've seen out across our area as well. So far, we haven't had any major air quality issues, but we're kind of monitoring that a little bit. And with the heat and the haze, it's just, again, adds a little bit more of the unpleasant conditions that we're seeing across our area at the moment. So in the Gulf of Mexico, from the agricultural fires in Mexico, this smoke is kind of getting plumed and blown up into the Gulf, and overall what's happening is those southeast winds continuing to transport in that smoky conditions, again equating to those hazy skies that we're seeing across everywhere here in southeast Texas. So when we look at the 7-day forecast and what we're expecting, our highest rain chances are actually going to be for tomorrow, but that'll be late in the day. We're talking like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, when storms from the north are going to try to come down to the south here across us here in southeast Texas, and they're just going to fall apart before they get here. It's not going to be widespread, but notice and watch how the temperatures continue to climb as we move through the week. Let's make sure that we're planning ahead. If you've got outdoor activities for the weekend, it will be very hot.